those who have done mastectomies, life goes on even without your boobs. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like you have life, you'll be fine. I am Candice Needlez Davis. I've been tattooing and piercing for the past 14 years. I started in 2010. I started offering mastectomy tattoos. This is about my 10th October. I offer it every year religiously for free for breast cancer survivors. There are two different types. You have mastectomy tattoos where once the woman has lost the breast, we cover the scar with a design, right? And that goes for women or men because both have breast cancer. So with that sort of mastectomy tattoo, it's design based, so most persons cover the scar with flowers or things that empower them and make them feel better to look at it. And then the second type is areolar. What that is putting an areola and nipple on the area via tattooing that looks realistic. Right? It helps you just boost confidence for women who have lost the nipple and areola. So that's the two types. So I'm no stranger to breast cancer and cancer in general. I've had a history of cancer in my family. But one of the primary reasons why I started offering this is because I feel like Jamaica in particular, we don't have enough options as it relates to beautification and helping persons who have suffered this trauma to just feel better about themselves. We kind of just treat it as, hey, you beat cancer, live with it. I want to be the avenue to help women feel beautiful again after going through something that is so traumatic. And that's really the reason why I offered it. Nothing less, nothing more. Also, I know that there aren't many, if any, other places that really offer this service. I don't know of any locally that do. And actually I have two locations. I have a location here in Jamaica and I have one in Florida, and I offer the service in both locations, and I do offer it free of cost every single October. Another thing is that it is a super expensive procedure. Even outside of October's, I charge way less for it, just because I feel like it's my way of giving back. It's my way of giving back. So yeah, that's pretty much what I offer it.
When did it spark on you that you need to help women who are suffering from breast cancer?
I had a client. Actually, we went to university together. We're the same age, and she came for a tattoo, regular tattoo, but a cancer one. You know, when my clients come, we almost always bond, and especially because like I had also known her from before in university, and in the past I was like, oh, do you have somebody that's battling cancer or something? And she was like, no, it's me. And I was surprised. I was like, well, and this is maybe about 11, 12 years ago. She was actually my very first areolar tattoo. So she told me, you know, it was her. And I was like, I don't understand, what do you mean? You have cancer? And she was like, yeah, I have breast cancer, and I just recently did a mastectomy, and I'm gonna do reconstructive surgery. So at the time, she had taken off both breasts, and there was just a scar there. And I think it traumatized me a little. It shook me up, especially because she's a hot girl. She's a hot girl at university. She's still a hot girl now. But I listened to her, and I listened to how horrific it was for her waking up every morning and looking at herself without vital female organs. Or, we don't call that organs, we won't call that. Without her boobs. So it was horrific for me. And at the time I didn't know anything about how to do the areolar tattoos. And she showed me on Facebook, not even Instagram, so it was long ago. She showed me on Facebook this white lady overseas offering the service. And I said to her, I don't know if I can do it, but I can try. And she was like, yeah man, as soon as I do my reconstructive surgery, we're going to figure it out. Yes, this is definitely 12 years ago. 12 years ago for sure. Because I never ended up doing it until 2 years later. Yeah, 2 years later. And by that time, she reached out to me and she was just like, I think I'm ready now. How you feel about doing it? And I said to her, I still have no idea how to do it. So if I'm doing it, it's gonna be like a guinea pig situation. And I bought like a ton of practice skin. I started, you know, looking at realistic videos. And I was in my mind, I was like, I do realistic tattoos all the time. How hard can it be? I do realism all the time. I do color realism all the time. And I tried it on practice skin and it looked like a nipple. And I was like, oh my God, we can totally do this. And I did hers. Actually, I just recently did a touch up for her and it's been 10 years. So that's pretty much how I got into it.
How did your fascination with tattoo begin?
To make it easy, I kind of grew up in a tattoo shop. I would like to say it like that. I had a young auntie that was supposed to be babysitting me when I was 8, and she T4 with me and bring me to the tattoo shop so she could get a tattoo. And my fascination started from there. It just so happened the tattoo shop was like right across from my prep school, and then my math class was next door. My Saturday math class was next door to the tattoo shop, and the shop was owned and operated by a female. So I spent pretty much every weekend there, some evenings after school. So I'd like to say I kind of grew up in a tattoo shop.
What message do you have for women with breast cancer or persons who suspect that they may have and they're thinking about getting them out and stuff?
Ladies, be proactive. Men, be proactive. Everybody be proactive. Health is important. I don't think we put enough priority on health. Be proactive. Get your checks done. It is vital and important. And for those who are fighting breast cancer, screw cancer. You got this. You'll be fine. Keep fighting.